We're in the Golden Gate State for this game being played here in Pasadena, California. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Stanford Cardinal and the Bruins of UCLA. And here come the Bruins. We're here along with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, right in the midst of this wonderful college football season. And this game certainly looks to have all the energy of a championship matchup. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
You know, I think in a game like this, you need to look at the big playmakers. Stanford has an impressive-looking young man at wideout. Watch for them to go to him early and often in this one. He's the big play man in this offense, so look for him to step up and be the difference.
And I like to add one thing. Stanford is a team that makes big plays on both sides of the ball. Look for them to pick off some passes and then set up their offense with great field position. Kirk, these guys are ready to explode.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off. White takes it from the 6. They throw a flag. He's hit and got away.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
They'll start this drive at the 17. They come out with 4 linebackers. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Well, that play sure didn't work.
Brad, this is a sensational play by the defense. They just charged in there, and they stuffed it.
Second and 11. Ball on their own 16. They come out with 4 linebackers. Harris gets a carry left side, and he's tackled at the 16. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third and 11. Ball on the 16-yard line. Stanford lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He lets it go. And that one's fallen incomplete. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. It's 4th down and 11 yards to go. Ball on their own 16. The Bruins line up to punt. Powell calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 42. They'll go to work at the 42-yard line. UCLA lines up defensively, the 4-3. They'll run the option. Penalty marker on the field. He's at midfield. Number 11 with a takedown at the 38.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards to the spot of the foul. Still first down.
It's 1st and a mile. Ball on the 34-yard line. Stanford comes to the line with 3 wide. Flag down. Clark brings him down at the 36.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still 1st down.
First and long. Ball on the 24-yard line. Stanford in a 4-wide set. Back to pass. He steps up, looking. He throws it. Ware knocks it away. The safety comes up with a nice play.
Nice job with the safety here, sitting back and playing center field, and then seeing the ball and coming up and simply batting the ball away.
2nd and long. Ball on the 24. UCLA lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drives back. Number 77 comes away with a sack. He went down hard there, Coach.
Yeah, they're putting a licking on that poor kid.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 18. Lewis with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He passes it well with a catch. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. Solid gain, guys, but short of the 1st down.
Yeah, it was a nice gain. Although it didn't get him the 1st down, it gives him a little bit more confidence in moving the football against this defense later on in the game.
4th and a bunch coming up here. Ball on the 29. Manning awaiting the return. Manning signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 38. They'll get the ball here at the 38-yard line. The Cardinals come out into 34 defense. Number 10 steps back to pass. He unloads it. Tipped away. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 38. They use 4 linebackers. On the ground, up the middle. He spins, and they hit him in the backfield. A great defensive effort there.
And let me tell you, the key to that play was right there in the defensive line. They tied this offensive line up and allowed their linebackers to come up and make a big play.
Lee, I agree with you. We always talk about the linebackers and safeties, but credit the big guys up front for that play.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 37. UCLA goes with the ace set here. Number 10, back to pass. Pumps one. Number 10 is going to be sacked for a loss. 3 and out.
Yeah, the defense did a great job of winning that series.
Fourth down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Bruins are lining up to punt it away. Powell calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 27. They'll take over at the 27. UCLA comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. And it falls incomplete. There was a lot of pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's why his pass was off.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 27. They line up in an I. The counter. He's to the 40. Crosses midfield. Breaks one. And he busted that one wide open.
You know what? Great blocks up front. You're able to do that as a ball carrier. I'll tell you what, I think the Sunshine Scooter, Lee Corso himself, could have picked up a couple yards on that one.
Not so fast, my friend.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. The Bruins line up in a nickel back. And he stopped behind the line. And he tried to make something big happen, Coach, and it backfired.
I know. You always try to teach your players never run backwards. I think that kid needs a talking to.
Second down and 14. Ball on the 44. The Cardinals line up with 4 wideouts. Handoff up the middle. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And the defense is ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Here's a third and long situation. Ball on the 46-yard line. UCLA brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. Looks. Going deep. Incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
It's fourth down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 46. Stanford ready to put this one away. Manning signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 8-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 8.
At the 8-yard line. First and 10.
UCLA comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll run the option. Tackle at the 12-yard line. They get about 4 on that keeper. It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 12. 4-3 defense. He drops back, lets it fly, batted away, and an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 12-yard line. UCLA comes out with an I formation. Number 10 back to throw. Rifles it over the middle. And caught. Grant with a takedown. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked is the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. UCLA lines up in a double tight set. Number 10, hands off right side. Brought down at the 31-yard line. About 8 yards there. 2nd and 2. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Stanford comes out in a 4-3. Number 10 drops to throw. They put the pressure on, and it paid off.
Well, his protection just simply broke down, and if that continues, this quarterback's going to have a long day.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive.
30-yard line.
Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Gordon brings him down at the 32. And that won't be enough for the 1st down.
Great job here by the defense in shutting down the run. That's a real boost for this team.
Fourth and 1 coming up. Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Powell back to return it.
Back to punt. Powell back deep to return.
Powell fields it at the 27. Gets past the tackler. And he got a few yards.
He got more than a few. That was a good return.
Good return and outstanding speed. He almost went all the way that time.
They'll go to work at the 46-yard line. Stanford sets up in the eye. Lewis options out. Can't wrap him up. Number 77 with a takedown at the 48. Good option play. The fullback got about 6 yards there. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Ace backfield. Trying to shoot. There's a missed tackle. And he's tackled at the 41-yard line. A nice 1st down run there.
Yeah, 1st down, and I'll tell you what, the defense was sold on the pass there.
Yep, just the old draw play to the tailback, and they were able to pick up good yardage.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41. Lewis with 4 wide receivers. Reese brings him down at the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
On the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 36. The Bruins bring in the nickel package. Carter takes a handoff. Reese with a takedown at the 30-yard line. And that was a nice job of running.
You know what, Brad? If they can utilize a balanced offense, mix up the run with the pass, they should be able to get more of these 5 to 6 yard runs.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Stanford goes with the ace set here. And they got him for a loss.
Yeah, that time the defense was swarming to the ball and really didn't allow this tailback any room to run.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. We are ready to start quarter number 2. It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals line up with 5 receivers. There's a flag down. Number 24 brings him down at the 21.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Lewis is back in the gun. Back to pass. There's a penalty on the play.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Second and long. Ball on the 47. Stanford in a 5-wide set. Lewis drops back to pass. He's looking for his man. And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Here's a third and long situation. Ball on the 37-yard line. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Lewis steps back to pass. Throws it out there. And it's knocked down. The corner almost came up with a big turnover there.
Well, the corner's able to bat this ball away, but he'd love another opportunity there to make the catch.
They're not going to like to hear me say this, but that's one of the reasons why they're on defense and not playing offense.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 37-yard line. Look for them to go to the air here. Back to pass. Guns it across the middle, and it's knocked away. They couldn't convert that fourth down.
Boy, look at these guys out there. They are fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
They'll get the ball here at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
They line up in an I. On the ground, up the middle. They'll bring him down at the 43-yard line. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 43.
The 43-yard line.
Number 10 with 4 wide receivers. Number 10 fakes a handoff. He's looking. Fires across the middle. Incomplete.
The pass ball's incomplete. Taylor, the intended receiver, on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 43-yard line. Stanford lines up defensively in a 4-3. He drops back. He's under pressure. Complete. Throws a stiff arm. Tackle at the 49. And the catch results in a first down barely.
Yeah, barely is right. They were very lucky in that spot. Whoa, was that close or what?
It's first and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. UCLA comes out with an I formation. Handoff up the middle. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain.
On the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Number 10 gives it up the middle. Shakes off a tackle. He's at the 30, and down he goes. At the 25-yard line. We got a really nice gain on that run.
Brad, I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box lead. Maybe they could slow down this running game.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Bruins come out in the ace formation. And they hit him in the backfield. No gain. So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Number 10 pitches out to the right. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Great play by the big linebacker. I'll tell you what, Coach, it looked like he snuffed that one out from the beginning.
You're right, Kirk. There wasn't much the ball carrier could do in that situation.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 31. Stanford brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. He's rolling left. Lets it go. It falls incomplete. That one is thrown in the direction of the tight end.
And as a coach, you hate to see the perfect play call wasted because of poor execution. Here, the quarterback just overshot his target.
4th down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Griffith lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It has the distance. And it splits the upright. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
UCLA to kick this one off. Johnson and Powell deep to return. Decent kick, looks to be returned. Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down.
They'll take over at the 35. Four wide. Back to pass. Looking. He lets it go. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Ball on their own 35. Stanford comes out in the shotgun. Carter gets it on the inside. Tackle at the 45. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10. Ball on their own 45. Stanford sets up with 4 receivers. Number 24 with a takedown at the 49. A pickup of 4 yards on the sneak. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Stanford lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back under heavy pressure. Rolls to the right. And it's caught. Number 11 brings him down at the 44.
Hey, Coach, here's a nice stat. That last pass leaves him with over 2,000 passing yards for the year.
Hey, isn't that about what you had your senior year with the Ohio State Buckeyes?
Not quite. Almost broke 2,000.
First and 10. 5th play of this drive coming up. Lewis is back in the gun. Back to pass. He pump fakes. He throws it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Second and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. Lewis tosses to the left side. And he's stopped behind the line. Good penetration by the defense there as they tackle him for a loss. It's third down at 15 to go. Seventh play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. Lewis drops back. He passes it. And that one's fallen incomplete. It looks like he overthrew him on that one.
I'll tell you, I think the quarterback got rid of that one too quickly, Kirk.
Coach, you're right. They need to work on their timing a little bit more.
Fourth and 15 coming up. Ball on the 49. The Cardinals are lining up to punt it away. Manning calls for the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 9. The Bruins go with the I formation. This tackle. Leonard with a takedown at the 16-yard line. A nice 7-yard run by the fullback. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. They're on a counter. They'll bring him down at the 32-yard line. What a run.
Here they give it to the tailback and a little misdirection play. And you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. They come out with a big set. Harris on the give. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback. He had nowhere to go.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Cardinal put 4 men up front. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Good effort by the linebacker to come up and make the play. Third and long. Ball on the 24-yard line. Harris lines up as a single back. Number 10 back to throw. Fires deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Fourth down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 24. UCLA ready to punt this one away. Powell signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 36-yard line. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. Carter lines up in a deep back, I formation. Spins upfield, and he's going to lose yards on this one. And the blitz might have caused that one.
Well, the defense took a chance here. They overloaded that side of the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go.
About 2 minutes before halftime. The Cardinal come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's in trouble. He unloads it. Number 80 makes the catch, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line. And a nice catch by the wideout that time. It's third down and 6 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Stanford comes out with 5 receivers. Complete. Tackle at the 43. And they get the first down. That is unbelievable.
Wow, Kirk, this quarterback's showing some big-time nerves out there. Third and long, it's just like 1st and 10 to this guy.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of poise from this young man.
What do you think of this pass, Coach?
When you look at the replay here, the impressive thing about this pass is how quickly he gets the ball from point A to point B. That makes it tough on the old defense to react.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Stanford comes out with an I formation. Lewis gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. The Cardinals are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 7 coming up here. 5th play of this drive coming up. They come out in a 5-wide set. Back to back. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. And they turn it over right before the half.
Well, this really hurts them here. They're trying to cut into that lead before they got into the showers for halftime, but unfortunately, this turnover will still leave them down as they get into the locker room.
It's 1st and 10, all on their own 20. Harris is the deep back as they line up in the I. Number 10 tosses to the left side. Bounces off the would-be tackler. They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. He drops back. He's looking for his man. And it falls incomplete. He overshot his target there.
One of the things that is important here is that they come up with the blitz and don't give the quarterback enough space to throw the football.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Stanford lines up with 5 defensive backs. Number 10 drops to throw. Fires a bullet over the middle.
Number 8, the intended receiver on the play.
Fourth down and 9. Ball on their own 21.
On the 21-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Fields at the 44.
What I like about this is the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play.
They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line. Stanford lines up with 3 receivers. And it's caught. Walker brings him down at the 46. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Deep pass down the right side. Johnson hangs on to it. Hunter with a takedown at the 20-yard line. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, UCLA 3, Stanford nothing. UCLA got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Powell fields it in the end zone. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. They come out of the nickel. Lewis still has it. Complete. Manning brings him down at the 24-yard line. So they get about 4 yards from play action. Second and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Bruins bring in the nickel package. Lewis drops back to pass. Throws it out there. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 37. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. It's first and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. UCLA brings in their nickel package. Carter takes a handoff, and he's taken down at the 37. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 37. The Cardinals come out going 3 wide. He stiff arm, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big gain for the halfback.
You know, when we talked to the coach yesterday, he said they were going to run it over, up, and around this defense. Well, here they got a nice gain on the old toss play.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Cardinal set up in the gun. Lewis steps back to pass. He lets it go deep down the middle. Ware with a takedown at the 27. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
That one's worth another look. It's first and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. UCLA comes out in a 3-4. Manning brings him down at the 27-yard line. Couldn't get anything out of that. So it's second and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. 3 wideouts here. Lewis gives it up the middle. Tackle at the 23. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. 8th play of this drive coming up. The Bruins bring in their dime package. Lewis drops back. He guns it to the left. Complete. Manning with a takedown at the 15-yard line. Not a bad play there.
Not at all. And if this wideout can continue to make plays like this, allowing them to spread the ball around, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Stanford comes out with an I formation. They'll throw the flag. Reese brings him down at the 14.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
First and long. Ball on the 25-yard line. UCLA comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Brought down at the 22-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and long coming up here. This is the 10th play of this drive. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Looks. He's got all day. He rolls out to the right. Deep pass down the left side. I think he was feeling a lot of pressure there, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's lucky he got rid of that ball when he did, because they were coming.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. This is the 11th play of this drive. Carter alone in the backfield. He drops back. Under pressure. He fires left side, and he can't hang on to it. He threw it into coverage that time.
Oh, he's well covered that time, but the wideout still had an opportunity to make this catch. It would have been a heck of a catch, though.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 22. They'll call on the field goal unit here. It's up. And it's through the upright. Stanford ready to kick this one off. Clark and White back to return. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. White fields it at the 3. He hit and got away. And he couldn't get a thing going with that return, Lee Corso.
Brad, let me tell you something about kickoff returns. They required good blocking and precise timing. They didn't have either one of those things right there.
They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line. Stanford comes out in a 4-3. Number 10 gives it up the middle, and they hit him in the backfield. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 15. Number 10 with 3 wide receivers. Harris on the inside handoff. Albert with a takedown at the 17. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Third and 9. Ball on the 17-yard line. Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Here comes the pressure. Lets it go. Tipped away. That brings up the punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
Fourth down and 9. Ball on their own 17. They line up to punt this one away. Number 19 punts it, and it's a good one. Powell fields it at the 37. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you what, the blocking was tremendous on that play, Coach.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. Lewis drops to throw. Number 15 tips it away. And that was was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Cardinals line up with 3 wide. He jukes it, and down he goes at the 45-yard line. The fullback back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 45. The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. White moves this one out to the left. And he's tackled at the 38. 7-yard play. Fourth and 2. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up in an I. Lewis gives it up the middle. He tries to spin. Sheds a tackler. They'll bring him down at the 20-yard line. So they run it on 4th down, and they pick up the first.
Boy, big play there, Brad. You know, a lot of times on 4th down, you'll see the ball carrier panic, but not this guy. This is a good job of showing patience and letting the run develop.
It's 1st and 10. 5th play of this drive coming up. UCLA lines up defensively in a 4-3. Here's a pitch outside. Brought down at the 17-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Cardinals go with the I formation. Lewis gives it up the middle. Number 11 brings him down at the 16. And he gets a yard on the run. Third and 6. This is the 7th play of this drive. UCLA lines up in a dime defense here. He drops back. He lets it go, and it's caught. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a 1st down, Coach.
A 1st down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
Stanford comes to the line with 3 wide. Drop back to pass. He throws it. Manning backs it down. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this quarterback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
Three wideouts here. Lewis hands off right side. Number 24 with a takedown at the 3. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. The Cardinals come to the line with their jumbo package. Moore gets the carry. Number 11 brings him down at the 2-yard line. The fullback rumbles ahead for about a yard. Number 46 in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Stanford lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. White takes it at the 8.
White on the return.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line.
Take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Stanford lines up defensively in a 4-3. Norton on the give. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Well, they just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one, Stanford 6, UCLA 3. And we're ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line.
On the 19-yard line.
The Bruins line up with 2 tight ends. Back to pass. He goes downtown. Swatted away. The safety comes up with a nice play.
Nice job with the safety here, sitting back and playing center field, and then seeing the ball and coming up and simply batting the ball away.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
UCLA goes with the ace set here. Number 10 back to throw. He's under pressure. He passes it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Fourth and 11 coming up. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt.
Powell calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 42-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 42. Carter lines up as a single back. Here's a pitch outside. And they make the stop at the 46-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second and 6. Ball on the 46-yard line. Lewis is back in the gun. Carter hits it on the inside. And he stopped behind the line. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 44. The Bruins line up with 6 defensive backs. Lewis back to pass. Under heavy pressure. He unloads it. Complete. There's a flag on the play, and down he goes at the 47-yard line.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. The Cardinals come out in the shotgun. They'll run the opposite. He fakes a pitch. A lateral. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
It's 2nd and inches. Ball on the 32-yard line. Lewis has 4 receivers lined up here. He jukes. Ball with a takedown at the 31-yard line. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first. First and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. Lewis lines up with 5 wide out. Lewis steps back to pass. And that one's fallen incomplete. The clock will stop with that incompletion.
Boy, I don't understand that strategy at all. With the lead late in the game, you just need to run the football. That's not a smart decision.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31. UCLA lines up defensively in a 3-4. Lewis gives up the middle. Gets that one. Walker brings him down at the 27-yard line. They got 4 yards on that one.
On the play.
Third and 6. This is the 8th play of this drive. Lewis comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He's in trouble. And down he goes. They would bring a heavy rush on that.
Brad, that's what happens if the quarterback holds the ball too long, waiting for his receivers to get open.
Fourth and 13, ball on 34. The Bruins bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Looking. Rifles it over the middle. Incomplete. They hold on 4th down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34.
First and 10.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Smith has it. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
On the 45-yard line.
The Bruins come out in the ace formation. Number 10 drops back to pass. He guns it to the right. Picked off. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, it's a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. UCLA lines up in a dime defense here. Carter gets it on the draw. Number 15 with a takedown at the 42. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 42. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Lewis tosses to the left side. Reese tackles him for a loss on the play.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 42. Stanford comes out with 5 receivers. Number 11 brings him down at the 36-yard line. And the catch results in a first down, barely.
Yeah, barely is right. They were very lucky in that spot. Whoa, was that close or what?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36. Stanford sets up in the I. Lewis gives it up the middle. Moore with a recovery. Boy, they dodged a bullet right there, fellas.
More like dodging a missile. They have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. They have to protect the ball.
But the defense is doing whatever it can to get the ball back. Remember, they're still in this ball game.
1st and 10. 6th play of this drive coming up. The Bruins line up in a 3-4. Lewis drops back, steps up. He's rolling right. Just throws this one away. And that will stop the clock.
Yeah, Brad, that doesn't make too much sense to me. You got the lead. Just run the football. Keep the clock running.
Second and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. The Bruins bring in the nickel package. Lewis hands off on the delay. Number 11 tackles him for a loss on the play. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 25. UCLA brings in the nickel here. He drops back. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. Number 24 with a takedown at the 17. Solid gain, guys, but short of the first down.
Yeah, that was a nice gain. Although it didn't get him the first down, it gives him a little bit more confidence in moving the football against this defense later on in the game.
It's 4th down and 3 yards to go. Ball on the 17. Number 46 lines up for the field goal. It's up. And it's right down the middle. Stanford, the kick. One and White back ready to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. White takes it at the 4, fumbles the ball. Number 46 recovers a loose ball. And they'll look to capitalize on a good field position here. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. He's hit, got away. Reese brings him down at the 13. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 13. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass, under pressure, throws it out there, and he's got it for the touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
Lewis drops the throw. Lets it go. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and the score is Stanford 17, UCLA 3. Stanford kick this one off. He kicks it. Clark deals it up to 3. They'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Cardinal line up in a 3-4. Back to pass. Gives a little pump fake. He lets it go. And it falls incomplete.
Smith, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Bruins with 4 receivers. He drops back. He throws it. Smith with a catch. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
So that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. UCLA lines up in a shotgun set. Number 10, back to pass. Looks. He passes it. Complete. Number 29 with a takedown at the 39-yard line. And to get a few yards on that little reception.
Check it out. He ran a good route on this play. And the timing of the pass was good. And they were able to get a nice gain.
Number 10 steps back to pass. Gordon brings him down at the 35-yard line. And they may need to hurry here.
Well, you'd think so, but there doesn't seem to be much urgency on the field right now.
Number 10 drops back to pass. He unloads it, and it's caught. And he's tackled at the 20. And the defense got burned on the blitz that time. Drops back to pass. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. How about that?
He's got to come up with that catch here.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. This is a catch that has to be made. There's really no excuse for dropping that ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Stanford comes out in a 3-4. Number 10, back to throw. He's looking for his man. Harris makes the catch. Number 50 with a takedown at the 17-yard line. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
Number 10 drops to throw. Throws it out there. Complete. The 5. Touchdown. Bruins. The coaches have got to be happy with that.
Yeah, you know they are. Anytime a play works to perfection like that one did, you know they're smiling.
Just watching this receiver and quarterback play together is a treat. They're a great combo.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense. 5-yard penalty to repeat the try.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is UCLA 10, Stanford 17. It looks like they're going to go for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. Well, they tried, but they couldn't get the ball back.
Brad, they still have some time left, but it'll be up to their defense now to make a big play.
this drive at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals line up in an I formation. Lewis gives it up the middle. And he's taken down at the 38. The Bruins call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Stanford sets up in the I. Carter on the handoff. A little juke. He spins around. And there's a fumble. Number 11 brings him down at the 47. The Bruins are going to take a timeout. That was their second timeout. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 47. They come out in a goal line set. Lewis gives up the middle. Nice spin move. Reese with a takedown at the 48. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5.
On the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line. They line up in an I. Handoff up the middle. He's at the 40. And they move the chains once again.
And that's what they need. Move the chains and keep the other team from getting their hands on the football.
Just a minute remains in this football game. Stanford will line up in a jumbo set here. Carter hits it on the inside. He's at the 20. Reese brings him down at the 16. The Bruins call for a timeout, and that was their third and final timeout. Check out the replay on that one. First and 10. They're in the red zone. UCLA lines up defensively in 4-3. Second down and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line. 4-3 defense. Third and 14. This is the 8th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. UCLA played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
Folks, thanks for tuning into this game. Our final score, Stanford 17, UCLA 10. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.